Hi guys, today we'll be changing oil and oil filter in 2020 Volvo XC40 T5 inscription. It requires 0W20 oil. Volvo recommends to use the Castrol Edge oil. Oil and filter should be replaced every 10,000 miles or once per year. You can use ramps for the oil change, but we will show you how it can be done without lifting the vehicle. Unscrew the oil cap. This will allow the oil to drain quicker. Now we'll need to remove the plastic cover underneath the engine. In front we have 5 screws. You need Torx 30 bit to remove these ones, and we have a number of screws in the back. For that we'll need Torx 25. So we'll start with these guys, Torx 30. In the back, guys, we're using Torx 25 bit now for the screws in the back, and you can also reach them from the side of the vehicle as well. There is also one plastic clip right here which holds the cover in place. You can simply pull it down. This is how our cover looks like from the inside. Again, guys, we removed 5 T30 screws in the front and 6 T25 screws in the back, and there is one plug in the back as well. And the reason why this piece of plastic is broken on the right side, guys, is because we visited a different shop, and unfortunately they broke this piece when they were doing the oil change. This is why it's important to do certain things yourself. Now we have access to the oil filter housing, and the drain plug is located in the back of the oil pan. Now we'll need to use the oil drain pan, and we'll use 17mm socket to unscrew the drain plug counterclockwise. As you can see, guys, I can easily reach it without lifting the vehicle. Now it's partially loose, and now we have to position our drain pan underneath, approximately like this. When this end is close to the drain plug, this will give the oil some room. Unscrew the drain plug. Next, I will remove the drain plug from the inside of the oil filter housing. This will allow us to drain all the oil before we remove the whole oil filter. For this, I'll use T40 bit to remove this plug. Again, guys, unscrew counterclockwise, and there's almost no torque here. So once it comes out partially, we'll move our drain pan right here carefully. So right now it will drain both from the engine and from this plug as well. This will minimize the amount of mess that you will have, because if you remove the housing right away, all the oil that's inside will splash around. To remove the oil filter housing, guys, we'll need the oil filter wrench. We'll be using the MX2322 oil filter wrench from Automotive X Tools. It fits our XC40 precisely. The diameter is 86.4 millimeters and it has 16 flutes. If you guys need one of these, I will leave you link in the description. There are a couple of ways how you can use it. You can either use 3/8 driver like this, or you guys can also use 24 millimeter socket. We'll use Automotive X range, guys. Again, like I said, guys, it fits perfectly right here. We're using a small extension and 24 millimeters socket. So unfortunately some oil may still leak. You may need to wait longer when you do it yourself. I'll use a rag when I unscrew the housing now, guys, because some oil will keep on leaking. And as you can see, there is still some that's left in the housing. Okay guys, this is our housing. Again, this is how it looks. This is the opening for the drain bolt, and the filter gets pulled out like this. We have O-ring right here on the filter. Also we have another O-ring on the housing itself. This will need to be replaced, and we'll have to replace O-ring on this bolt as well. The new filter, which we have right here, this one is original filter, comes with two O-rings. Again, one for the housing and one for the drain bolt. Right now we'll remove and replace both O-rings. You can use a screwdriver, and also guys, remember where it was located. This is the slot, not the last one, but the one next to it. So again, use the screwdriver to remove it and install the new one. And again guys, this is the slot that you're looking for. Right here. Now I will replace one on the drain plug for the oil filter housing. Comes off fairly easy, and install the new one. I'll show you guys the part number for the original Volvo oil filter, and this is how it looks on the other end. When you install it, you have to push it in all the way. Okay guys, now I'll use some fresh oil, which I'll put on the O-ring, and now we can install it into our housing. The reason why I need to lubricate these O-rings is because when you install it, they won't get damaged. Now we'll actually guys use the T40 bit to tighten it right away, pretty much. This way we won't forget about this drain plug. And we'll also use guys the torque wrench. The torque for this drain bolt is 4 Newton meters, and right here I'll show you guys, we got 3.6 plus 4 Newton meters, and you can actually do it right away. You see, it's very minimal. We will also lubricate this gasket on the filter itself. And now I will insert the filter, guys. Like I said, you have to push it in until it doesn't come out on its own. This means it's properly installed. And the last step, we again will use some oil to lubricate the gasket or the O-ring on the filter housing. Before you guys reinstall the drain plug, you need to replace, well, ideally you guys need to replace the washer. If you leave the old one, it may leak. To remove it, simply can unscrew it in a way. This way you'll be able to take it off like this. It comes out, and right here we have the new one. I will leave you guys the link for these in the description as well, and simply install the new washer. This is how the original washer looks like, guys. You can see it has been deformed, especially on this side, and this is how it prevents the leak. It basically closes all the gaps between the bolt and the body, and then it won't leak. And again, this is the reason why you guys ideally need to install the new one. I will reinstall the drain plug. And now we'll have to clean all this oil from here. Now again, guys, we're using 17mm socket, and first I will hand tighten the drain plug, and then we'll use the torque wrench. The torque is 38 Newton meters or 28 foot-pounds. Before we reinstall the oil filter housing, it's also a good idea, guys, to clean inside, to make sure that you clean any possible fragments or debris. This will make sure that our housing gets installed properly and the rubber seal won't leak. Now we can reinstall the oil filter housing. I will use the oil filter wrench again, guys, to tighten it, and I'll use the torque wrench. The torque for this one is 25.5 Newton meters. So I'll keep tightening. And at this point, I'll hear a click, and it's good to go. If you guys haven't tightened your drain plug yet, I will show you guys again how to do it. TX40 bit, torque wrench, and the torque is 4 Newton meters, and immediately it clicks. Our XC40 requires 5.6 liters or 5.9 quarts of oil. We'll use Castrol Edge Extended Performance. This bottle comes with 5 liters of oil, and this one comes with 1. So we'll use this full bottle and 600 milliliters or slightly more than a half from this one. We'll use this improvised funnel, and we'll start to pour the oil inside. Go slow, guys. This will prevent any leakage. Now I will add another 600 milliliters of oil. And this is approximately the level that you should have left over in your bottle. Right now I'm going to start the vehicle, and we'll check our engine oil level. For that you guys have to go to the car status, and you have to choose status icon right here. And as you guys can see, immediately it shows us the maximum level of engine oil. In case if it does not give you the correct reading of the oil inside the engine, you guys need to drive the car for about 30 kilometers. After that, turn off the engine for about 5 minutes and make sure that the vehicle is on level ground. After that, you will see the right engine oil level. Right now we'll let the vehicle work for about 5 minutes and we'll check if we have any leaks. After your vehicle have worked for a few minutes, guys, let it cool down. Because it may be hot, and now we can check if you have any leaks. This is our drain plug again, guys, and you don't see anything here. You can also use a rag to see if there is any leaks. Don't see any. And do the same thing with the oil filter. Again, you can manually check and then use a rag in the area where it meets the engine, the body, and again guys, there's nothing, no leakage, no oil, which is great. It means we did everything the right way. Now you can insert these guides right here, guys, and then we'll be able to push in that clip in the back, and now we'll be able to tighten all our screws.